Hi! Welcome back to A Most Desperate Monster, a Drunk Nerds and Dragons mini-series campaign. I'm Rob. I'm your game master. We are back after a riveting cliffhanger last time with our 4 heroes? Maybe? Attempted heroes? Like, have dreams to be heroes? We'll find out. We're going to go around and introduce ourselves. I think I started over here last time, so we're going to start over here with Mickayla. Sorry, I gave your name away. But go ahead, Mickey, go ahead and say your name, your character, and do your introduction. We're doing great.
Hello, my name's Mickey, and I play Goblin Gus.
Hell yeah.
I am Cam, and I play Gorath.
Hell yeah.
I'm Geoff, and I will be playing Tave Yates.
And I am Cassidy, and I will be playing Adalina Feathercross.
Hell yeah. Raise your glasses.
Hell yeah.
Let's give a toast for silly bullshit and fun stories.
Ding, 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 clink, clink.
Cheers.
Cheers. That was the slowest I've ever put on a cup.
You're moving in slow motion right now, huh?
You better get ready, Cam, because when we left off, an arrow had just hit you in the shoulder as you all found yourselves on a wagon in the middle of a mostly desolate trail in the thick of some woods. You're not familiar with this trail. This wagon is filled with goods. And 3 goblins on either side of the road have jumped from the bushes, so 6 goblins total. And
Not including me.
not including you. We'll get there. And since you got shot, I'll give you time to react to being shot. If you would like to look around, see if you have all your stuff. How's Gorath feeling right now?
Mr.
Mr. Centaur.
He's not feeling good, bro. I got like 6 health right now.
Okay.
So I'm kind of hurting.
You got an arrow sticking out of your shoulder.
There's an arrow. Oh, God. Damn. Oh. This reminds me of a story one time.
Please don't start, Gorath.
Very well. And he grabs the arrow and tries to pull it out.
Roll a medicine check.
Oh, God.
You're not supposed to do that.
You all can react to this arrow and your surroundings as well. Does anyone want to jump in?
I would like to roll perception and
medicine?
see
You may.
if there's more than 6 goblins, I guess.
You get the arrow out.
Good.
You take... Oh, shit. I forgot to do something. Everyone pick a number between 1 and 4. Like, collectively, all decide on a number.
Like, altogether, 3.
3.
Yeah.
3? Okay. That just determined what dice I'm going to be using all session.
Oh.
You take 2 damage. So you're down to 4.
Damn.
Sorry, I meant to do that up front, but I think it's okay.
Easy.
We're loosey-goosey. We're drunk
Bag
nerds.
rules.
I think this is fine. Trying out new stuff.
Factory rules.
You take 2 damage. Geoff, you rolled... I'm sorry.
11.
Tave, you rolled
11.
11 on perception. So...
I'm still distracted by him not knowing you're supposed to break it off and deal with it later.
So you're a rogue. You're level 1, but you've been around the block. Like, being level 1 kind of means something. Like,
Yeah.
most people don't have levels and stuff. Like, that's something that I feel like gets lost in D&D.
Yeah,
like,
level
people
1
play
is-
level 1, they're like, oh, we're level 1. It's like, you're, like, one of the most badass people on the
Yeah,
planet.
commoner has like 2 HP.
Like, when goblins attack, people just die.
Yeah.
Goblins.
But you guys maybe stand a chance if you roll properly.
I'm like 95% sure I
so-
have more HP than a goblin. Yeah.
So with an 11 perception, you don't know what road this is.
Mm-hmm.
You have been on roads like this before. It's been well ridden, and it's clearly like a main road. It's not just like a scraggly trail through a forest. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's wagon tracks. There's maybe like 100 feet away, you can see like a rickety signpost. Like, people go down this road a lot. And with an 11, I'll even give you like these goblins know that too, and have
They're here for a
clearly
reason.
they come here a lot and try to jump people for whatever reasons goblins have for wanting to murder and rob people.
Because we're tiny and full of rage.
That's right. Well, that brings me to you.
Tiny but mighty.
So you see these goblins, and you feel a connection with them, but you also feel a disconnect. Just roll me. What do I want to make you roll? Roll me history or insights, whatever's higher. You're a druid, so insight's probably higher.
Where is it? Where's the? Yeah. Okay.
I mean, we know. Aren't we in a bag?
17.
Am I crazy?
21.
Okay, so immediately you don't feel like these are your people.
I just shouted out
Goblins-
them last.
Goblins
last
have
episode.
come a long way over the centuries. In y'all's time, before you jumped into the bag, like, goblins could, like, go set up a booth at a market. Like,
And
centaurs
sell
can
real
show up
shit-
and nobody
shit-
freaks out, you know? Like,
Rare, yeah.
Well, before.
the melting
Till he starts
pot of
talking.
this fantasy land of Questeria that you started in, like, things are better than they used to be. But these goblins are
Bad news
borderline
bears.
feral. Like, they kind of make you feel sick a little bit because, like, you remember having, like, a great grandpa or great uncle who kind of acted like this, like, no thought, and you hated it.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, and with the 21, I'll give you, like, you feel like you've gone back in time a little bit.
Oh.
Whether that's true or not, like, it might just be, like, a lost group of goblins, but, like, you feel like you have
Been transported backwards.
to a less progressive time.
Huh.
What's...
Can I do a perception as well?
Yes. And remind me, Adalina?
Adalina.
Adalina.
Feathercross.
Yes. What would you like to do?
Perception.
Perception check?
Perception, yeah.
Government name.
12.
With a 12, so you're a rogue. You would get similar vibes that Tave did. You've definitely never been on this road before. You got one higher than him. So I'll give you that beyond that signpost that you both see ahead. You can't read what it says, but there's something in the road, stationary, a little bit past it. Everyone roll initiative.
Nat 20.
Not nat 20 good. Where's my initiative? Oh!
You okay over there, Gorath?
I got a 23.
Heard that.
Yeah. Wait, no, I'm bad at math. 22.
Cass, does your nat 20 have any bonuses?
24.
So 24,
Wow.
22, Cam,
18.
and Mickey.
17.
Adalina, you see this arrow pierce your centaur friend's, quote-unquote friend, shoulder. He's just ripped it out, and you see 6 goblins attacking your wagon, and you don't know what this wagon is or where you are. What would you like to do? It's your turn.
So inside of the wagon, am I correct that there were potatoes and like dull daggers and things?
There are Probably
Pelts, daggers.
Pelts,
a
daggers.
decent amount of, burlap sacks, barrels. You haven't had time to actually go through it, but you see some potatoes and
Can
generic-looking daggers kind of spilling out.
Can I
the
just
top.
grab the potatoes and like chuck one at them?
Absolutely, yeah. Roll an attack roll. Ranged. So it'd be your dexterity bonus plus your. Well, are you we get into D&D stuff here. Are you proficient in thrown attacks? You're a rogue. You
Probably.
might be.
Probably not. I don't know.
No.
No, I am not.
Okay, so just give me a straight dexterity bonus. Plus your roll.
21.
21. Okay, yeah. Pick a number between 1 and 6. Which goblin do you want to hit?
Number 4, please.
Number 4. Okay, you nail him straight in the head, and this raw potato explodes, and he goes, "Ah, fuck!"
Knocked him on the noggin.
Someone gets in his mouth. He goes, "Delicious, but it hurts." Roll a D6 for potato. Is that fair?
D6 for
That's-
potato.
I would say D4.
D4. Roll D4. Roll D4.
But why did I say anything? I'm on this team. D6.
Doing 6
D6.
damage, dude.
Yeah, D4's the.
It's collaborative, Geoff. It's collaborative.
I love that.
3. I rolled a 3.
Okay. You
For potato.
Yeah, I should have thought about the.
not a bad amount of damage to goblin number 4.
Goblin
Thought
number
With the
about
4.
potato,
triple damage.
I
If a
love
potato
it.
does D6,
You know what? He should have
what would a
washed
brick
himself.
do?
He should have. Got nailed in the head with a damn potato.
Tave, or would you like to move at all?
I would like to go kind of crawl towards the front. So I want to throw the potato and then kind of like get down and like try to crawl towards the front of the wagon.
Okay, so you're already kind of near the front. So the wagon is like, it's got like a driver's seat, and 2 of y'all are in it. I forget who.
I think it's Tave and I.
So Tave and Gus are in the driver's seat, and y'all 2 are like right behind them.
Oh, okay.
So if you crawl more than 5 feet, you're just off the wagon. By
Okay,
the
I'll
horses.
just like crouch down.
Okay, so you take cover.
Damn.
Tave.
Take cover behind us. Great.
6 goblins are attacking. One of them just got nailed with a potato.
Oh man. Okay. Decisions.
I need to roll something too. Go ahead though.
I will take one of the burlap sacks and cut eye holes in it, put it over my head, step up.
Hang on. One step at a time. One step at a
I learned
time.
that they speak common, so this makes my plan even better.
What? You're gonna. So you have a full burlap sack
I
full
will
of
use,
potatoes.
yeah, I will use my whole
I'm gonna
movement.
say emptying it out.
they've already
What are you cutting it out with?
Okay, I will skip the burlap sack if I must.
You could have said I happen to have a sack with eye holes gone out, and I
you
would
said
have worked with it
burlap.
faster.
I assumed there was going to be an empty burlap sack. I wouldn't have
But
to dump
what would
potatoes out of it.
Call high or low.
Low.
There's absolutely not a single empty
All right.
burlap sack.
I didn't want
And
these goblins to see my face.
I just rolled a
they
nat.
did.
I just rolled a nat
You're
20.
driving.
I just rolled a nat 20. So what you want to do is gonna take 2 turns.
Oh my gosh, that's.
Nat
good.
20.
I'm skipping the burlap sack though.
So you can't zoom in,
But I'm skipping the burlap sack. Though.
you can do it.
Anyways, They speak common, right? They said, "Oh fuck," and said, "That's delicious."
They are speaking common.
Okay,
yes.
so I'm gonna step up. And
Sorry, I'm not trying to shit.
So the other thing is, I'm gonna
It's
cut my
funny.
hand
It's
and
a
start
lot
dripping
to
the
do.
blood into the soil and go, "I'm about to summon my most powerful spell."
Roll me a perception check.
18 plus 2, 20. 30,
So you raise your dagger to your hand. Mm-hmm. You see an infinity loop has been branded into the palm of your hand.
20. Ooh. Maybe I don't want to cut that.
Does that stop you? It wasn't there before you jumped in the bag.
I will turn my hand this way and cut it instead.
Fair enough.
And start dripping the blood, and I'll say the same thing.
What do you say? Say it again.
I'm gonna cast my most powerful spell if you don't let us pass.
Roll intimidation.
Good, that's what I was hoping for. It's a fucking low. Of course, I roll high until I need it. Until I need it. That's still an 11. Still an 11.
You know what?
They're slightly intimidating.
They're goblins. They're pretty dumb.
Thank you.
You you hear some gasps. They're older goblins. They're older goblins.
20 years old. I'm old.
They're from a time whence past. You hear some gasps, and you see a goblin or 2 like kind of lose their grip on their bows as you think they believe you.
Okay, good.
But nobody goes running in fear or anything.
Okay, well, I'm gonna. I imagine I'm done. I'm not
think
gonna
that's-
move.
yeah.
I'm
Intimidation,
Just gonna,
yeah, you can
I'm just
move
gonna
if you
kind of
like.
set the stage and see what my fellow compatriots do.
Okay. Everyone else roll perception checks.
Oh.
19.
19?
24.
24? Jesus.
11.
Wisdom heavy. Okay, you don't see shit.
And that's my fault. I thought
You
I
don't
was
see shit.
I thought I was still in the back of the thing. I forgot I was driving. My whole
lied.
plan was in the
Gus-
back of the
Never lie.
Gus and Adalina see Tave stand up and, do this bravado, trying to scare the goblins. But you also see him look at his hand and, hesitate and that causes you both to look at your hands as well. And you each have an infinity loop branded on both of your hands.
Both.
Yes. And if you look, Tave, you also have
Don't tell me that.
I imagine you might look at your hand at some point.
Yeah.
Infinity.
Okay,
You
I
don't
see.
see shit.
I have hooves. I would not notice. And bare hands.
You still have
Like
hands.
Andy from Toy Story. It's garbage. No.
You have more hooves than hands, but you still have hands.
It is your turn.
Gorath.
Gorath. What's the centaur in the wagon doing who doesn't see much? You do see 6 goblins. And you just got hit with the arrow.
And then he scared them.
And
Well,
I threw a
I've-
potato.
Yeah.
I've paused them in something.
Yes, they have lost a step.
Okay.
But they're still attacking.
He kind of like, stands up a little bit, shudders a little bit, goes into his satchel and pulls out a moon leaf. And I want to stuff that in my hole. Where I got shot.
What is a moonleaf? For the audience at home, I know, obviously.
What is a moon leaf?
For anyone who
Explain it.
About how
maybe
much
doesn't
it
know what a
sucks to pull
moonleaf
an arrow
is.
out.
A moon leaf is a very healing property. Why you see back in the year of, what do I use?
You got him
I'm
started.
not asking Gorath. I'm not
You
asking
asked him why.
He's a
how-
true actor. He's in character.
Gorath. What the fuck is a moonleaf? I love it.
It is a made-up leaf for Gorath and his people, as they believed it had healing properties, medicinal, smoked, or...
Why did you
Can't
give?
turn it off.
Why did you give the DM the word believe when people believe it has healing properties?
So it's an herb that your people believe has healing properties.
Yes.
Roll a medicine check.
+6 is 22.
Okay. I'll give you 1 hit point back.
Booyah.
So that's your action.
So that's my full action. This would be movement. I'll see if you
You have a
count it as
full
one.
move if you'd like.
Well, I want to see if this would count as a bonus action. No, it's probably an action. Anyways. I wanted to take his, I wanted to stand and just pull the pin on the back of the carriage so all the food and shit falls out. So I guess I'll just move to the back, undo the pin, but if things fall, great.
Sure.
But next turn.
Okay. Next turn.
Those crates are mine.
We'll come back to that.
Very well.
Gus. Goblin Gus. You're being attacked by 6 goblins. What's going through your mind?
Well, first of all, I thought these were my people, and then
They might
clearly
be.
they're not.
They might be.
They might be.
I didn't say you can't talk to them.
Hey, they're still your people.
Yeah, but I get
just
the
saying,
feeling. I get the
like-
feeling that they, we're obviously different generations, and I don't think I can bridge that generational gap.
To pull from pop culture, like Marty McFly going to 1955.
Yes.
It's weird.
Yeah,
You can't relate.
that's what I mean.
In-
I can't
in
relate.
In just
the
30
generational
years, he looks weird because he's wearing a life preserver vest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's kind of how you feel, but add 100 years or so too.
Yeah.
So are we getting at Gus is...
Gus is a goblin.
I know. This is Gorath asking. If Gus is a goblin and this is all in the past, you could find your mother and accidentally have sex with her, like in that movie you just mentioned.
Oh, what movie has
We're in a
Gorath
bag.
seen?
We're not in the past. We're in a bag.
Back to
We
the
don't.
centaur.
I was trying to think of
Gorath.
one too. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do
we
it.
don't know if it's the past. I just feel like it is.
All I'm saying is please avoid having any relations with anyone here.
Thank
It
you.
could be your mother.
Thank you.
The more you let him talk, the less time you have for your turn.
No, I know. As I'm sitting here arguing with Gorath, hey, we're not here for this. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. I have 6 goblins coming after us, and I don't know whether or not I want to be friends or foes with them. Shut up, Gorath.
I can't believe Gorath can
call.
read minds to know you even are thinking about the
You have
past.
your turn. What would you like to do? You're conflicted. You're conflicted.
Yes, I am conflicted. I'm not sure whether to try and talk with them and see maybe what they want before I just attack because, they're...
I can't tell you what to do.
I know that. I'm trying to figure it out.
I'm about to.
Goblin
cast my
Gus
most
isn't sure.
powerful
He's
spell.
conflicted.
When in doubt, roll a dice, flip a coin. There's no wrong answers, but there
No.
could be very different answers, depending on what you do.
I want to attempt to just talk with them and see what it is they are
Okay.
looking for first.
So in combat, you have 6 seconds. What would you like to say in 6 seconds?
So I'm gonna jump up, and I'm going to like, shove Tave over and be like, "Shut up."
I'm doing something very similar to you, but you should be on my side. Trying to talk
Well,
to these
you're
goblins.
scaring them, and I want to make sure that they hear me. And I just jump up, and
Also,
I'm like,
if you shove him hard enough, that's an attack roll.
"No,
Are
it's
you
not
like,
like
are you
no,
trying to
I'm not
shove him
trying to-
off the wagon?
No,
You're
no,
just
no,
like,
no, just shoving them aside
Okay,
a second,
okay,
just being
okay.
like, okay, chill for a second, and then I'm just like, hey, wait a second, like in the middle of them, like, wait, what do you
got?
want? What do you need?
What do you say? What would you say to your own people attacking you?
To help Gus in this moment, after the push, I'll be like, kind of look like, okay, I won't cast my spell.
Also, and I'm not gonna always be this helpful DM.
No, I know.
You speak Goblin,
I know,
and you're the only one in the party that speaks Goblin.
I know. So, I think jumping up, and I'll, in gobbledygook or whatever the heck it is.
It's called Goblin.
Yeah, I know. I know it's called.
It's your own
goblin.
people. What?
I know.
You're a self-hating Goblin. Gobbledygook. Jesus.
I jump up and I speak in Goblin to them and just be like, wait a minute. What is it that you are looking for, essentially?
Roll a persuasion check
Damn it. -1. 11.
with advantage.
Advantage?
You're a
Even
goblin.
better.
You're a goblin.
Even better. Thank you. Nice. 19.
So you say in Goblin, what do you want, basically?
Yes.
We're not.
I'm just like shouting.
What's going on?
What's going on? What do you want?
And you rolled, was it a 19?
19.
Okay, so with Tave's intimidation check, and they see this human stand up, which, they don't like humans.
Who does?
But what he did was like, oh, this guy's crazy. We're goblins. Like, this guy, like, that's
That's why
affected
I,
them.
shoved him.
And
Goblins
then
probably hate
seeing
magic.
one of their own kind jump up next to him and, like, kind of put
Push
an
him
olive
aside.
branch out, they're like, what the fuck?
That's why I was like, okay.
And one of the goblins, a one that's like an inch or two taller than the other, goes, "Who are you? What bring you here?"
In Goblin or Common?
In Goblin
In Goblin?
to
Okay.
Gus.
And so in response, you said, "What are you?"
Who are you? Yeah.
What are you?
Who are you? Why fraternize with enemy? You lost? Come back
Yes.
home.
Oh, come back home. Yes, actually, I am lost. I'm not sure where we're at. I don't know them.
What name? What tribe?
Gus. My name Gus.
You see, like they're all lost in thought. No Gus tribe around here.
I like that you're speaking your native language, but you guys are speaking broken English.
That's my goblin. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know Gog? You know Boblin.
Boblin?
Everyone knows Boblin the Goblin.
You don't know these people,
No, I don't.
but they're asking you.
No, I don't know Boblin or what was the other name? I don't even know.
Gog.
Gog.
Yeah.
I'd like
You
to
say
meet
you
these
don't
people.
know?
Yeah.
Okay. You see. All right. Let me roll for this. You see their eyes kind of narrow and say, "You know Goblin. Attack!"
Damn.
And they will all shoot arrows. What's everyone's ACs?
24.
15.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
It's 14.
I know. Just for that, you're getting hit first. You take 4 damage, Geoff.
Oh my lord.
15. You get missed. Gorath.
AC 16.
You take 6 damage.
Gorath is knocked the fuck out.
You're out cold? Okay. You're not dead though, right?
I mean, I'm down. I have 0 hit points.
Okay. Well, that's unconscious.
Yeah. Oh, no, it wasn't like double.
And you get
No, yeah.
shot at twice.
No.
Because they think you're a traitor.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna cast my most powerful.
What's
spell
your
now.
armor class?
14.
Okay, you get hit once for 6. And they missed you the second time. Are you alive?
No.
You're down too?
Yeah, I have 4 hit points.
Okay, so you're both unconscious.
Yeah.
So you two see these two go down.
How far away are the trees? How many feet?
The road is probably 15 feet wide, and the trees are another 10 feet, so 25 feet
25 feet. Okay.
on either side.
Are the sacks of potatoes? Listen, it worked for me last
No,
time.
it did. No,
Okay.
I'm not. I'm chuckling
Sacks
because
of
I understand what you're
potatoes,
doing.
Like, can I lift it
Yeah, you're not.
so I can
Yeah.
easily lift the sack of potatoes?
Yeah, you're a level 1 adventurer. You can lift a sack
Okay.
of potatoes.
What I would like to do is, are they close enough for me to like jump out of the wagon and be right there at one of them?
Like grab the sack.
Like
And
grab
jump
the
out of the
sack
wagon?
and like go towards them.
If you do that, that'll be your turn, and if you want to say something, I'll allow that, but that's all you can do.
So I can't hit them with the sack of potatoes.
Not all at once.
You're in the back, right?
No,
So-
we're
so
like right behind.
Grabbing
I'm, like,
the
right behind
sack would be like part of your move action.
you. Okay.
Probably an actual action too. And then jumping out of the wagon. I'll say you can grab it, jump out, and that's your whole turn. But you can say something, if you can say something in 6 seconds, if you'd like. But if you want to attack with the
Adalina's
potatoes
kind
again,
of-
that'll be next turn.
Okay, Adalina's kind of quiet, so I would like to grab the sack of potatoes, but I would like to use my bonus action of phase step. So I would like to phase step, which I can do up to 30 feet, to behind a tree with the potatoes.
Okay, is that just a teleportation or?
It is a bonus action. I get 2 phase steps per long rest, and I don't know.
Okay.
It's basic. Yeah,
It's like
basically-
Misty
As a
step,
bonus action,
basically.
you can,
Yeah.
you can teleport up to 30 feet.
Okay, that's what I needed. So you want to
Okay.
go into the tree line
Yes, with the potatoes.
with the potatoes. Okay, yeah, you can totally do that.
That's what I would like to do.
Tave, what you got, my dude? You got 2 downed party members, and your fellow rogue just dipped the fuck out.
I tried. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm not a good enough goblin.
It's okay. Hey, you gotta die sometime, right?
Apparently. R.I.P. Gus.
I'm going to stealth and try to sneak up and get a bonus action, or not advantage, so I can sneak attack one of these goblins. Like disappear, and they're like, "Where'd he go?" Because I'm behind horses.
Roll
and then-
me a stealth check.
with disadvantage, correct?
Yes.
That's 18 on the first one. Let's go, baby. That's a nat 1 on the second. Let's go. Cool. Ooh, fun.
You know what? That's really funny.
Yeah, I'm the worst rogue in the world, apparently. I've never played
you
rogue.
are
though.
fumbling rogue.
How would you like to?
Well, actually, I've played rogues, just never a level 1 rogue.
How would you like to embarrassingly slip and fall off this wagon? You have the floor,
I
and it
want
may
to-
depend on what you say. What happens?
I want to step down and...
You fall. You slip.
No, I'm saying when I jump, you said
Okay.
you want
Yeah,
to...
yeah, yeah. Go ahead,
I
go
start
ahead.
to sneak down off the side, right? I've spilled way more blood than I meant to. And it's muddy, and now I just slip in the mud and fall in right in front of the horse's ass, and it farts on me. So now 1, baby. And I go, and I will say, "No, my spell!"
I'm gonna be honest with you. You said the magic word.
My
Fart? Horse fart?
All 6 of these goblins start laughing,
Okay.
and like, oh my god, 3 of them like lose their shit laughing.
I will even take a point of damage because I'm saying I
take
spilled more blood.
Thank you for your honesty. Yeah, take a hit point.
The horse fart.
They're all.
Nat 1. I'm a DM. I have to respect the Nat 1, all right?
I'm the goblin laughing.
Tave.
You're all 7 goblins there. Wait, you're a goblin.
I'm out and I'm still laughing.
You're laughing in your dreams.
Yes.
Sorry.
Anyway.
Tave slips and falls. The horse farts on him. And all these goblins lose their shit.
Oh, God.
5 out of 6 of them kind of collect themselves and start to move in for the kill.
Oh my god.
And the one in the back, the taller,
Oh,
the
crying.
one that's a little bit taller than the other ones goes, wait, hang on.
Oh, I'm dead.
Boblin would love these guys. Hang on, they're almost dead anyway. Let's tie them up. Let's bring them back to the cave. We gotta. And the other goblins are like, wait, and he says, tie them up. You do what I say. Like he's getting mad at the other goblins.
Tears in my eyes. I go, yes, Boblin would love us.
And these goblins, not you, because
Tears
you're
because of the
in
fart,
the tree
not from
line,
laughing.
but you two can't do anything about it. And if you're willing, these goblins start tying the 3 of you up.
Okay.
I'm embarrassed.
Do you do
I'm
anything?
No,
to stop
I'm not
it?
going to
Okay.
do anything. I have, like, no HP.
Even
and-
if I'm unconscious, I'm down. Let's go.
So you two are still unconscious. I'll say one of them. Yeah, one of them can kind of heal a little bit. You reach back to 1 hit point.
I probably shouldn't do this because I keep fucking this. This
But
character has the worst luck in the world. Can I slide a hand as they tie my? Are they just tying my hands? Like, how are they tying me?
Not like professional. They're goblins.
Okay, well, can I slide a hand to make them tie me even looser than they would be?
Roll me a sleight of hand.
So if I need to get out of here, I can. That's 17 on.
You nail it. Yeah. You feel.
Let's say
you-
23.
As they tie you up, you
22.
feel very comfortable in that you could break out of these at any time.
Okay, cool. Finally, a success.
You two groggily wake up. You're at 1 hit point each, and these goblins are tying you up. You see they're tying Tave up too, so you're not like immediately freaking out. And I'm gonna come to you guys in a second. You see all this play out from the tree line.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to do anything?
Yes. So
Adalina?
like, are all of the goblins in the thing tying them up, or are they outside of the wagon? Are they in the wagon?
Outside, everyone's in the road now, in front of the wagon.
Okay. I would.
You see, roll me a perception check, actually, before I give you that.
Well.
Finally, something else rolling. Boiling.
7.
Okay, yeah, you see your friends getting tied up.
Cool. I would like to start throwing potatoes into the center, like on the other side, trying to distract them. To be like, what's over there?
Like,
Like, if they're tied up right here, I want to throw potatoes here.
okay,
Like across the road.
on the other side of the road.
Yes.
So let's say you're on the east side,
Yes.
the right side, my right. You want to throw them so they land on the
so
west
that
side?
they land. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. How many do you want to throw?
I would like to throw,
1 for each goblin.
yeah, like 6 potatoes.
Okay. You know,
7 including.
Not
so
how
combat
Snake would
is
do
combat
it,
is 6 seconds. I'll give you a potato a second.
Potato
you're,
second?
You're panicking. Yeah, sure.
You
She
don't know
is
what's
panicking.
going on.
She
so.
is panicking.
Roll me 1 attack roll. So just roll a d20 and add your dex, just to see if you roll a 1.
I did not roll a 1.
Okay. What'd you roll?
21.
Okay. They all kind of jump as these potatoes land in like bushes and like bounce off of a couple of trees. And like they look like they're ready to attack again. And the head goblin says, Larry, go check that out. And 2 of them go off towards where the potatoes land.
Can Adalina scream at them, "You have angered the potato gods!" And then that's it.
From the other side of the road.
Yes.
You just want to scream
I just
normally?
want to scream at him.
Roll an intimidation check. Or No. Roll a deception check, actually.
You've angered the potato gods.
Listen.
No,
If
I'm
you
all
got
for it.
clocked in the forehead with a potato,
I really want
to.
to. I really want to give you disadvantage. Okay. Roll with this disadvantage. Deception.
Okay, so the first one was 13. And then the 7.
Are they distracted enough that I
9.
can stealth behind the leader?
They're definitely distracted.
You're welcome.
You're angering
So 9 total.
Yeah.
Okay, so the 2 that were going towards the potatoes hear your voice, and all of them turn to where you are. You want to do something?
Are they distracted enough I can actually sneak, get out of their vision now?
Yeah, they're definitely distracted.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, stealth roll. I have a plus fucking 7 to this. You son of a bitch dice. That's a, what is math? 19.
What are you trying to do?
Just stealth away
just like-
where they can lose sight of me.
Oh, yeah,
I'd like
yeah,
to
you
stealth
can
behind
you can
the
back
bad
up.
guy and just stab him in the neck.
I'll give you that with the
if
19.
I can do that.
I'll say while you're backing up, would either of you like to do anything? So you're still groggy. You're tied up. You hear Adalina's voice yelling about potato gods. It's okay if you can't or don't want to do
Popped up with
anything.
1
No,
HP.
There's a lot going on already.
Gorath kind of comes to. Oh dear. Gus, I need you to go into my bag and get me a sugar cube.
Sure, I got you.
Thank you.
And I like reach in.
You're
and
tied up.
I know. I'm tied up like this, and I like go like this, and I'm like digging through his bag, and
Okay.
I find a sugar cube, and I'm just like, eh.
You two need a fucking spin-off just from this.
Gus and Gorath.
Go Red, here, open wide.
So,
I use my bonus action to catch it with great vigor.
as this buddy cop comedy is happening,
What would Tave
I
like
want
to do?
I want to, as they're distracted, with my 19, sneak up behind the boss man, undo my very easy to get out of ties, and just stab him in the neck with a dagger, or preferably my longsword.
Roll an attack with roll sneak attack. You got it.
All right, 19 to hit.
You got him. Yeah.
Okay.
Roll damage. Sneak attack damage.
So I'm rolling a d4 plus my d6 for stealth plus 3. So that is max damage. Fuck yes. Finally, I'm doing something good. That is 10, 13, and I'm going to use Savage Attacker, which I can use once per turn.
Can I save you some time?
Yes.
How would you like to kill this guy?
I want to just appear from nowhere with no bounds on. I want to look at this fucking stupid infinite sign and then grab him by the, gag him, grab him by the mouth and just stab him in the neck and do this. And then as the blood flows, I'll be like, I just cast my greatest spell. Take us to Boblin. Free my friends.
Roll intimidation with quadruple advantage. No, you're good. You're good.
That's a nat 20,
you
baby.
fucking.
That's a nat 20, baby!
You fucking
That's a nat 20, baby!
You rolled that 20.
Yes!
You
Got an
ripped.
18 and a 20!
You don't even mean to. You ripped this goblin's head off. They're looking at fucking potatoes
Finally,
hitting
Jason
trees.
Statham, baby!
So I'm in the middle of going like this. I just tossed the sugar cube into Gorath's mouth, and I look over and I'm like,
You see your human friend Tave. You see a body drop and a head stay in the same
I've never
I know,
spot.
and I'm sitting here, I'm like,
Yeah.
what just
Adalina
happened?
with another potato in her hand is just like,
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Gorath's in the middle of
You're
like,
all.
Just
You
snatch it
all
on the sugar
immediately find Tave a little bit more attractive.
Can I
bit more
head up my
attractive.
friend too? My new friend. Well, we actually know each other, but can I be like, take us to Boblin, free my friends. You have angered the potato god,
yeah!
Absolutely. With a nat 20, you can say whatever the hell you want.
and I've never killed a goblin before, so that's why I just fostered. Even me, I'm just like, oh shit,
So
I'm scared of myself.
one dead goblin in your hands, head swinging.
Jesus Christ, this went
Guts.
from goofy to fucking. Oh my lord.
Hey, that's how I roll. Blood and dripping. You're covered in goblin
Ugh.
guts.
Goblin
You all see this. You're a little turned on. You're a little scared.
yeah.
And 4 of the other 5 goblins immediately drop their weapons and book it east into the woods.
Fuck.
They run past you. They don't even
I almost
see
said
you. I'll say one of them gets a little close to you if you want to do something. So you want to throw a potato at?
Yes, I would love to throw a potato at the guy who ran a little bit too far past me.
Okay. Roll an attack with disadvantage. Or with advantage, sorry. I misspoke.
I love that. The potato gods
Yeah.
are on our side.
Yes. 22.
Okay, yeah, you fucking nail this goblin in the back of the head. Roll d4 damage. And add 1 just because it's hilarious.
2.
So 3 total
No,
or 1,
just
2
2.
total? Okay. You see it hit him, but he's like, ah! And he just keeps running. 1 goblin remains, and he is so scared. And he's like locked eye. He's on his knees, locked eyes, shivering, staring at the now decapitated goblin, who you now know is like the goblin leader. And he's like, David!
Oh, God.
David! And we'll break right there.
All right.
Oh, hello there. It's me, your Drunk Nerds editor, Hayden. We here at D&D are very thankful for your viewership and are very excited to see the show's growth. However, alongside liking and subscribing, if you or your business would like to sponsor an episode or two, you could contact us here. Your sponsored segment could appear at this moment in the episode where I'm talking. It could also appear here, or even here, during the episode. We here at D&D would like to thank you all for your viewership, but that's all for me. Let's get back to the episode.
So, decapitated goblin leader. Potatoes falling from the sky. 4 of the remaining 5 goblins ran away. A wagon filled with potatoes and other goods.
And sugar cubes.
Gus and Gorath, 1 hit point. Not really sure what's going on. Feeding sugar cubes to each other. Honestly, do you guys want to RP that for a while?
I want to do something, and this is totally DM discretion.
I'm open.
Can my sugar cube grant me 1 HP?
No, absolutely not.
Just 1 HP per sugar
Absolutely
cube.
not. I'm 2 seconds from making them do damage to you.
Wait, aren't you a druid?
I'm a druid.
Gus is.
Somebody's a druid. That's good berry, baby.
No, I
That's-
have Goodberry, but it's like you can only have 1 per bonus action or something like that.
You're also both
and,
tied up still.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tave is holding a decapitated goblin head, and before Tave is the last remaining goblin, the runtiest looking goblin.
Tave killed Dave. I'm sorry.
Tave killed Dave. No, yes.
Sorry.
Thank you. Tave killed Dave. Goblin Dave. And this remaining goblin tears are streaming from his eyes, and he goes, David, no. And he's dropped his weapons and crying before you. What would you all like to do?
I do believe those goblins were in a homosexual relationship, and you just murdered his friend.
I dropped the head. Although I feel sympathy for you, what accent is that? You guys were trying to kill us.
He just keeps crying. He's not listening to you.
I'm gonna move to this crying goblin and kind of kneel beside him. And can I just like hold his shoulders a little bit and kind of try to reassure him a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. You don't even have to roll for that.
Yeah.
You feel he like tenses up a little bit, and if you're genuinely trying to comfort him, he'll like kind of lean into you a little bit.
She looks at him and she said, I'm so sorry. So sorry. And gives him a hug.
He croaks and he goes, thank you. A hard moment for Randy. I'm bad at names, I'm sorry. Hard moment. You wouldn't understand.
Look,
You would not understand.
Randy, I might understand better than you know.
Really? He looks at you. And for the first time you see like a little humanity in this goblin's eyes.
I'm just gonna kind of give him another little squeeze.
He says, "You understand when someone kill who you really wanted to kill?"
You wanted to kill Dave?
I thought that only goblin thing.
I
hated him. I wanted to kill him very badly.
I hated him too.
I no longer believe they were in a homosexual.
Randy goes, "No, that too."
Tave puts away his dagger because he was thinking about just walking up and killing this other goblin. But as he's like,
Roll stealth. Roll stealth.
Wait, stealth roll.
Secretly put your dagger away.
Say he is 17.
Okay. He sees it anyway and he goes, "It's okay. Kill me. I have nothing left to live for. Dave was I needed to kill him. I have no purpose now. Am I supposed to go to Boblin's party with no kill to impress him with?"
Do you want to kill Boblin?
No, Boblin, great. Boblin.
Okay.
Best.
Boblin.
Okay, I just said
Boblin.
that.
What the fuck?
I mean, you wanted to kill the other guy that was in charge.
You knew you Boblin. We don't.
I would
We don't
love
fuck
to Boblin.
We don't fuck with Boblin.
Can I roll a history really quickly?
Absolutely.
Oh Lord, where's my skills?
What are you trying to find out?
Who Boblin is?
It's a 12.
What are you trying to find out?
Will you grant me a story?
What? Are you asking
Gorath is
Rob that, or is Gorath asking?
is listening to this conversation.
That's not how history checks work.
But he's
you could just ask him that.
I stabbed your
he just wants to know. He wants to tell a story of Boblin. Like it just refreshed his memory of a story.
Gorath is trying to remember a story about Boblin.
Yes.
And you rolled a 12.
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Damn it.
You just got here. You don't know who these goblins are.
I was gonna make something up.
You can do that without rolling. The floor is yours. You don't
You
need
can
to
tell a
roll.
story and then roll deception.
Yeah,
say, is there
it would
any
be
way-
lies though.
I'm trying to think of if there's any way that Gus would possibly know who Boblin is. If Boblin's like a big, old-timey person.
You can roll a history check.
Okay.
Or history with advantage.
History with advantage.
You know goblin culture.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to figure out. If like. What was that? 19. 21.
So with the 21, goblins have similar, like, picture your high school.
All right.
And, like, all the cliched dynamics, your
Yes.
frenemies, your actual rivals, like, potential, crushes, like, but, like, that's all they have, and it's extreme. So, like, it sounds like Boblin is the most popular guy at school.
Okay.
Like, every tribe has people that are genuinely well liked. And outside of that, like, all goblins have rivalries
Okay. So
and friendships and fuck each other over.
it's all
like,
cliche.
It hurts you to think about, but, like, goblins are simple-minded.
So would Gus know
in
who
this
Boblin is?
You do not know who specifically Boblin is.
Okay.
But
have I heard of him at all?
No, you're not from here.
You know a guy like Boblin.
You know
No
you
guy
have
like
known
Boblin, yeah.
guys like Boblin.
Okay.
You may have a Boblin in your life.
Boblin in my life.
Yeah, like the high school.
I am
the
Boblin.
the prom king or queen who maybe peaked in high school and he's still doing goblin shit. Whereas you're a merchant now. Like, you moved on. You're doing things with your life.
I was a major criminal and then tried to retire, and now I'm back in this shit. Thanks, guys.
There you go. Use that.
Can I show the like sign on the hand and be like, Have you seen this before?
His eyes go wide. And he says, "Oh, but potato gods be damned. Do you know? You need come with me. You need come with me now.
That's what I was hoping for.
You all do? Yes?
Yes.
I look at theirs and I'm like, oh, yes.
Okay, we need see Gog. Fuck Boblin, we need see Gog.
If anyone would like to untie my hooves, that would be most approachable for me. Thank you.
Randy doesn't fight, but he doesn't fight it. Like,
He stands up.
yeah.
I'm not going to untie them.
Everyone's
yeah.
untied. Everyone can be untied. Unless you don't want to be for some reason.
Yeah.
You can all be untied.
Okay. Now I'm untied. Goody.
Okay, here deal. Today Boblin birthday.
Sorry.
That's okay.
All right, focus up, lock in. Me.
We need Gog. Gog, big boy, big head honcho. Gog at party. Gog love party. So if y'all cool, y'all be cool, I get you into party, maybe talk to Gog. Gog have that. And he points to your symbols.
Oh.
Gog have that too. That's why he leader.
Yes. Take
Yeah.
us to Gog, please.
Fuck Boblin.
Pinky swear?
Pinky swear.
Everyone?
I'll pinky swear, but I want to roll insight on the pinky swear.
Okay, pinky swear first.
Yeah, I'll pinky swear.
I almost
But
want to
don't
get
you
up
have
and do
actual
it.
readings too?
Too much work.
Hayden, edit in a montage of all of us pinky swearing.
I'm not Pinky. I'm Pinky. Who?
Pinky hooving.
You have hands.
You want to roll?
I know, that's what I said to him.
You want to roll insight?
Yes.
So you, Gus, without rolling, knows pinky swear, the most sacred goblin bond.
Okay. I was 11.
You're like, okay.
I'm good at killing and killing only, apparently.
You're like, all right, yeah, I promise,
Yeah.
but you don't. You feel he's being genuine.
Yeah, okay.
And Randy says, okay, party time. And he starts trudging into the woods to the east after where all the other goblins ran.
Into the thick of it.
Those goblins that went ahead, are they gonna, ruin our arrival?
I said be cool. Maybe. I don't know.
I killed your leader. I don't know. Is that cool?
Fuck David. No one liked David. I
liked
wanted
David.
to kill David.
Hell yeah.
Just follow me.
Alright.
And if I get you to party, y'all do rest. But God wants to see you.
What exactly are we doing?
Yep. Take your time. Take time. Randy be over here by edge of road whenever y'all ready.
We can walk and talk. We're trying to
Or
find...
can we just take
So
the
actually, Dee,
horses
what,
and the
what are we
cart?
trying to... Did he describe the thing we're trying to find? I can't remember.
So the
my
lich, it's okay. It happened fast.
It was an amulet, I believe, right?
It was an amulet
Okay.
called the Drag Heart.
Okay, I thought it was an amulet. Okay.
Yes. So that's all you heard before you jumped in the bag.
We're trying to find that amulet.
But I feel like Gog will help us if he has the same symbol
Yeah,
as us.
that's the plan. I'm just saying we're trying to... He asked what we're trying to do. I said we're trying to find the amulet.
I just wanted to make sure everyone was concise on a plan.
We're going to follow this
I
goblin.
obviously knew the plan.
I want to go to
before.
a goblin party. I don't know about you.
That's honestly in the back of my head.
Everyone roll
I
a
would
perception check.
love to party with goblins.
That's a D12. Whoops.
Yeah?
Should have taken the D12.
You said perception?
Perception.
Oh, 9.
What is my perception? What is my 5. 23.
Ooh, nice.
So both of you, as you're kind of discussing what to do, you both happen to look up and see two objects falling from the sky. And with 20s, you see that they are the 2 backpacks that got left behind. The last episode. Who forgot their backpacks?
I have my backpack.
The husband and wife forgot their backpacks. His and hers backpacks fall from the sky. And on one of them is a note.
I don't see this. So.
Who wants to be high? Who wants to be low?
Hi.
Hi.
Low.
All right. Cass is high. Cam is low. Damn. Gorath, on your backpack. So these bags fall right in your arms. Mm-hmm. And a little too cleanly.
Yeah.
Like, by the time they hit you, like, they don't even feel like they're falling. It feels like someone's just placing them in your hands as you, like, go to catch them. And yours has a note on it that's folded up and just kind of burned to the side of it. With wax.
Oh, I'll open it.
Okay. It says, "Follow the goblin."
This parchment smells of death and decay. I do believe it's from the Lich, and he does say we should follow this goblin.
I look up to the witch. We were always going to do that, but thank you.
It's a lich, though.
Yeah. Most liches wouldn't give you help, I guess.
Oh, look, he drew some doodles. And I, take the parchment and, start flicking through it like a little flip book.
Yeah, just a bunch of dicks.
Just
a bunch of dicks. At the end, it says, "Man, I miss having one of these."
Well, I was gonna say it's in various forms of decay. Like it starts like normal and then just gets decayed the more he flips it.
God. He was trying to make a joke, but then he remembered he didn't have a dick. He's like, "Fuck."
Yeah, liches don't have dicks. It's canon. They're skeletons.
Why would you ever want to be a lich?
I don't know.
Not that you have to.
So what are we doing? We following the goblin?
Following the goblin.
Why not?
Yes.
Randy, is there any good information you can give us while we walk and talk at a brisk pace towards the party?
Information? What want to know?
Like, what are we getting ourselves into?
Oh.
Any traditions we should follow that would...
Don't step on that. Oh. And you all look and see there's like a bone of a leg poking out of a snare trap. Don't step on that.
Oh, I almost did.
Good. All right, good information. There you go. What more you want to know? What, Randy?
Any
only
goblin...
know so much.
Any goblin traditions that...
Randy's becoming Italian.
Any goblin traditions that if we were to break them at the party, we wouldn't be cool?
Be cool.
All right, thank you, Randy. Lead the way.
First time at party?
Just don't try and steal from another goblin.
Check vibe.
I'm on a killing spree, not a stealing spree.
Check vibe.
Check vibe.
I almost said no fight. Fight's okay. Don't be not cool.
All right. In Orcish, I say, "Stupid goblin."
He doesn't understand. Anyone else want to talk to Randy?
She looks over and she goes, "Randy, you mentioned these symbols. Do you know what they mean?"
Randy does not know. Gog have same marks. Gog leader. Gog, very strong, big boy, head honcho. Gog scare Randy. Gog scare all goblin. Should scare you too, but symbol important.
He's like a broken bard.
Symbol important.
Sings the same song over and over.
Do you guys want to talk to each other at all while you're walking through the woods with little Randy? Yeah. Do some character development, maybe? Any more sugar cube hunts you want to go on?
Is there...
I was gonna say.
How long is this walk? Do I get a little bit?
It's as long as you guys want it to be.
You can't rest while you're walking.
You can't rest while you're walking. Thank you, Jeff.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Rest.
If you want to rest, you gotta stop. But...
I want to just swing myself up onto Gorath's back and just lay back like this.
Okay, so Gus can rest.
And I'm just sitting here listening to all of them talk. Every once in a while,
we're gonna need some goblin.
He gives me a little pat on my foot, and I'll just toss him a sugar cube. Just I'm like this, and he's just like.
Was it Adalina?
How nice am I feeling right now? Not very nice. Never mind.
Adalina.
You guys That's fine. You can do that, but you don't get to rest.
Okay.
How have you
I
been
wasn't worried about that.
Okay. Fair enough.
since last
I
we
was
saw
like,
each
no,
other?
I'm just chilling with my friend Gorath over here and just doing sugar cubes.
I'm sorry I got into that. Am I doing the sugar cubes again?
This is the moment where Hayden's like, back, forward,
Camera,
back, forward.
camera 2.
All
Conversation.
All camera.
Action.
I wasn't sorry that I got into the Thieves Guild before you, but now I've seen you these last hours. Hours? It's probably been hours, right?
A few hours, yeah.
You are a much better thief than I am.
Well, I feel like we already knew that, but thank you for finally saying it.
The Thieves Guild didn't see it, and I agreed with them, but now I do see it. I apologize.
Cass, can you roll sneak attack damage on that?
Sneak attack
kidding,
mental
I'm
damage.
No, she was
Sneak
about
attack
to.
mental damage.
It's like, what is that? D20? Okay.
Look, I'm trying to
got it.
apologize, and I don't do that often.
I know.
No, he doesn't. He's tried to steal from me. He
Excuse
never
me, we're
apologized.
talking.
I believe during an apology it is usual common to give a fig berry to those you are apologizing to.
I don't have a fig berry, but I can give you a handshake. You're the better thief. I'm the
Well,
better
damn.
killer. We shook on it.
Thank you.
In Centaur culture, fig berries are meant to be in place of handshakes.
Do you have any?
I do have fig berries.
Well, then give her one.
May I
It's
have
too late
one?
now. You must pay gold for them.
All I have is chocolate gold.
Callback.
Randy, what?
As you all walk and talk, you go at least 20 minutes through the woods, and you can tell Randy's following a path. Like the goblins have clearly set a subtle path from their lair to this road where they jump people, like, you know,
Yeah.
set ambushes for travelers on the road. And after he points out the first trap, like, you see several other traps. You see a lot of dead bodies in pit traps, and, you know, a squirrel like in a snare. Like, these goblins know this trail, and Randy knows it like the back of his goblin hand.
Nice.
Before we progress, the squirrel hanging, I'm going to take it and make a pelt.
I think it's a trap, but pull that.
Well,
the trap's already
it's been,
activated.
yeah, the trap's
Oh, okay.
activated.
I'm
It's
just
been
pulling the
trapped.
dead squirrel off of it so I can make a pelt.
Yeah, you can do that just fine.
Bet.
Add a squirrel to your inventory.
Gus, while we're walking and talking, I guess I should apologize to you as well.
Wow, thanks. Finally.
Can you give Gus one of those berries?
Yes, for the low price of 1 gold. That would be very
Here's 1 gold, you stingy
He takes any
centaur.
bite into
Forgot
it.
what you were. I forgot. That wasn't supposed to be like mean. I just forgot what forgot what a centaur was for a second.
He is a centaur.
Yeah, I know. I forgot what they were
He
called.
I bite into it, realize it is real gold,
Yeah.
and put it in my pocket, and I pull out a thick berry and hand it to Gus. This is from him. It is a means of telling another person that you fucking hate them. It was a joke the whole time.
Well,
that was funny too.
Gus
Gorath.
overheard the whole thing. Give me my coin back, and I just put a dagger to your knife to your neck.
You may have
And
your
I
coin
just
back.
take it and I just
She's
shrug
like,
my
"My
shoulders
coin."
and pop it up.
No, give me my fucking coin back. Is it another chocolate coin?
All right. Jesus Christ.
You asked us to do this.
I know. I don't know what I expected.
We're having fun.
Well, you're about to not. No.
Shit.
Dun dun dun.
So you move through these woods. Randy's a little bit ahead of you, and you all start to hear running water. And you emerge from the thickets, and you see a river pouring out of the mouth of a cave. Everyone roll me a perception check. As Randy moves towards the river's edge and starts walking up towards the mouth of the cave.
13.
16.
7.
Anyone over an 18?
15.
Okay. Randy walks up towards the mouth of the cave, and you all are still following, I imagine. And Randy says, Okay, listen. I runt. So goblins, not... I have a hard time getting you in. But you want in. You need Gog. You here for a reason?
Yes.
Gog,
Show my hand.
Gog been waiting, but I bring you here, they kill me, and Randy not want die. I can try.
So when I asked you about
But
goblin culture things we should follow,
He pulls
next
out.
time you should have told us that thing.
He pulls out a little scrap of paper. He says, I give you this. Maybe work. If y'all talk good. Or I go try plead your case.
But if you plead our case, you'll die.
I might die either way.
I don't want you to die.
You're talking to him. He hands you this scrap paper.
I take it.
It says, Boblin's B-Day, 8:30 p.m.
Oh, it's an invitation.
till question mark.
It's in crayon.
Yeah, it's written in mud. It says no plus ones.
He just hands us one.
He hands you one. He hands you his.
I pass it to, well, we're probably not sitting like this, but I give it to Gus.
Smart.
We're going to do some reconnaissance.
Probably the best bet. So I take it, and
Randy goes, sweet! And he runs
I was gonna say,
up into the cave and towards what you assume where the party is.
You go and get this Gog or Grog or whatever.
Rog.
Yeah. Bring them out here. Show them your... whatever the fuck this is.
There's no signs of a party immediately in the mouth of the cave. And Randy disappears into the cave. What would you like to do?
What about?
You can try.
What about performance? Performance.
To try to...
A performance roll to add +1 to the note.
Roll it.
It's
We have a
a 2.
tray in
Are we
front of
worried
him.
about the note?
It's
you
a
roll?
2. I do it very terribly, which
You-
actually might be great.
Rip the invitation a little bit.
I'm
I was
going to.
holding
God.
it down with my hooves, and I was trying to write with
You
my
rip off the
hand.
part that says question mark. So
Didn't
now
that
no one
bitch
knows.
say
what this
that
part
we
is.
were the
Oh.
most important for this role? I think you might have been
Thanks
wrong.
for the attempt, Gorath. I'm gonna take that before you harm it even more. You said there's no signs of a party yet. Is there any way I can
Randy
roll a
ran
perception?
deep into the cave.
Into the cave?
If you approach the cave, you can roll a perception check, yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll approach the cave and
Okay.
then do a perception check.
Roll it.
Goody.
10.
10's not terrible. It's average. So you mostly hear the rushing
Gorath said.
of the river.
Okay.
It's a decent-sized river
Mhm.
cutting through the middle of this cave.
Okay.
That's what you hear. With your sight, you see the river goes up, and the path that Randy took is on the right side of the river, and it hugs the wall, and it curves off to the right.
Okay.
But right before it curves off, you see there's a room, like a cave room. Not a building, but a hole in the wall.
And
that
yes,
leads to
another
a smaller
cave.
cave within the cave, a room. So that's what you see.
Inception cave.
Okay. I guess I'll just look at them and be like, well, wish me luck, and head towards the... I want to check out the room first, actually.
Okay.
Would you like to ride my back?
Yeah, who's all going? Are you guys separating?
I look at Tave and I say, well, are you coming with me?
Yeah, I was going to sneak in, but
I
we
was
should
gonna say,
send
you
the
guys could
goblin
sneak,
in.
and then Gorath and I'm still on Gorath's back,
There's not
technically.
a +1.
So,
It's true.
You can tell them that.
Honestly, you roll me a perception check too.
Yeah? All right. 19 plus 4, 23.
Okay, so you see the river, you see the path, you see the room on the other side. Just past the curve, you see the flickering of firelight, and you hear. You almost don't believe it. You hear the faint sounds of EDM music kind of echoing faintly down off the cave walls,
Okay.
reaching your ears, and directly to your left, you almost don't even see it. You see a little tiny speck of light that's below, like in the wall on the other side of the river, with like some rubble that looks like someone maybe could climb it.
Okay.
So path on the right, like the river, there's no path on the left, but if you were to cross the river, you could there's something over there.
Have you seen anything that might make you want to make a better plan than the one I put forth?
I do believe you two rogues should head over there. Do you see it? I want you to see it. Look left. Thank you. Now.
I'm so glad we're filming.
Do I see it?
And I'm
With my
just sitting
passive-
here.
Watching you both look left is the most amazing thing
I'm on
in the world.
Gorath's back behind his shoulders, just like this.
You're just like, how am I going to fit in at this goblin party?
No, I'm just sitting here thinking, like, how am I going to do this? And I'm just watching you guys as Gorath's talking to you.
They're actually seeing
Yeah.
shit.
So did they see the hole in the wall?
If you point it out, yeah.
Okay.
There's like a little, like the same flickering of light
Yeah.
from back in the cave. There's a very faint kind of version of it.
Similar,
poking through
okay.
the wall on this left side.
So what's the plan when we get in there? We're trying to find one single goblin, right?
Yes, I do believe
I've
you
already
should
looked
kill
left.
them, most likely. Except for the one with the marks on his hands.
No,
No, don't kill them.
we
Oh,
barely
never mind.
killed. I barely killed one goblin. I don't think we're gonna kill a whole party full
I
of
don't
goblins.
have any more potatoes.
You look rough.
Damn.
I was
You look
saying,
like
let's
you're
not.
about to
No,
keel
no, no,
over.
Gorath, I love your thought process here, but I think it would be safer for us to not have a horde of goblins come after us because we're ruining Boblin's birthday party.
Yeah, I think you should go and present him as like some sort of present, because there's no +1 on the fucking thing.
That's smart, actually.
This is my centaur I captured.
He's my sacrifice.
Yeah, and
Perhaps
then
not
we'll,
the present. Let's
we'll-
go Wrath come in between this. because
I've
it is
never been
about
caught sneaking
Gorath.
around ever, so I think I'll be fine. But I think she can also manage. We'll sneak through, and nobody will see us because we never get caught. We're the best rogues ever. See?
Perhaps you tell them that you conquered the centaur people, and I
I'm the
am.
king.
You are the king. That may give you what they call cool points.
Cool points. Got it.
Also, I'm gonna put this to rest. Always split the party. It's the best. Everybody says
Especially
don't
the
split
two
the
with
party.
1 HP each.
I know, right?
What are the weakest?
What are we gonna do?
We're
What are we
done.
gonna do? Wait, what are we gonna do? Table talk. What are we gonna do? We're not gonna be able to help you not die from a party full of goblins.
I mean, I have one more spell thing that I could do, so we'll be
I cast
fine.
Hell of Thorns.
What is our?
Where?
I have.
I put my hand out like
I've
you do it
cure
like a
wounds
bad
and healing
baseball
word.
game.
Do you have any more berries, Gorath?
I have many berries. Many berries and daggers and procurements
And pelts.
and pelts.
I
Good
will-
God, thank you, Gus.
I mean, I can take
May-
the ticket
may
and
I
go in
please
there
have
if it'll
some
be
berries?
quicker.
Which berry?
Just 2 of your favorites.
You could also ask around. It's a party. Maybe there's healers in there. I guess we'll never know until we go into the party. But
Well,
we
we-
need somebody
yeah.
to be the face of the mission, and we need somebody to be the fucking escape.
Gorath and Adalina, roll me Constitution checks.
10.
Constitution.
10 words. What you got?
13.
Okay. So as you're bickering about being 1 HP and trying to heal, you remember your backpacks that floated down from the sky, and they feel a tiny bit heavier than they were when you last put them on.
Can I look inside of my backpack?
Absolutely.
I would do that
Check
as
it
well.
out. Peruse the party. You don't know what time it is, but you don't feel late to this party. You go through it. You find 2 health potions.
Thank you.
And I remember I had a health
Gus,
potion
could you please
in
open my
bag the whole
backpack
time.
and get my backpack is exactly 1 millimeter heavier.
Got you, buddy.
There must be more sugar
I
cubes in
scoop
there.
further down his back and I just start like going through with my little hands.
There's also 2 health potions in
good.
Gorath's bag.
And I pull him out. Look, a present.
Please place a sugar cube in mine and give it to me.
Sugar cube.
And
Do you guys drink the fucking
Yes.
health
Yes.
potions? Jesus.
No, I don't. I run off by
What do we
myself,
get?
and I don't drink them.
I haven't told you.
Roll them. It's
Yes, I what?
Is it a minor? Or?
1d8 plus your Constitution score.
Yes, if somebody
I was like,
hands me a
hold
health
on,
potion, I
there
will
we
drink
go.
Oh, D8.
Yeah, feel free to not share them with the party if you like.
I look at Tave and I go.
I mean, I've done
turn
all
and
the
I-
work since we got here. Can I please have one? I'll fucking
And I
pay
turn
you.
and I throw it over my shoulder at him.
All right, I'll try to catch it.
Just
say,
you catch it.
drink
it. Okay.
You catch it.
I don't know.
You guys heal?
Yeah.
9.
Okay.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever you get, just
What
add it
health?
to your HP.
What health potion?
Cow.
What are we rolling?
1d8 plus your con. So lesser.
1d8.
1d8.
That's a 3. Hey, perfect. Almost full health. So
I'm
5
full health
HP.
now.
Good
I'm
job,
pretty close.
everybody.
Lovely. All right, we're ready to go into this party, Gorath.
Yeah.
Let's do this. I should tell them many tales of how you
Why did
conquered
I-
my
So
people.
you two are going. I'm sorry, I interrupted you. What did you say?
Conquered his people. I'm the king of the. I'm the king of the
Centaurs.
centaurs.
Okay, so you guys, you're riding him going ahead,
Yes.
and you two are sneaking.
You know what? I'm gonna actually. I'm
Or-
thinking about it.
Yeah, in the
I'm gonna take
respect
random
for the
like
thieves guild, I
twigs
give you
and
a silver
leaves out of
piece
my
for you
my
using
pack
the gold
from like my
Thank you.
herbalism
That
kit
potion.
and like fashion myself a little like crown of thorns and stuff like that and just put it on top of my head.
Okay.
I turn to my thieves guild friend, my rogue field. We're totally gonna fucking die. But it's been a good one, yeah? And I will roll stealth and try to sneak after them. And
If
then
you're
go up to
sneaking,
the-
roll stealth.
Yeah.
If you're not sneaking, don't roll anything. You guys just
Sounds like a plan.
forge ahead.
Sneaking.
You're walking up. You're walking up
Just
the
walking
path.
up the path.
15.
Yes.
15 too.
You have an
Okay,
invite to
15.
this party.
Twins.
15. Let's go.
Okay, you're walking up this path to the right. You assume the rogues are sneaking behind you. You pass the room that's on the right, and it's dark and it's cold, and there's no party going on in there. Would you like to investigate this room? The music from the party is getting louder the further you get.
I want to roll a perception check to see if I can possibly, because I have dark vision, so
can
I want
roll-
to see if I
You can
can
roll perception.
see anything. 22.
You see everything that's in this room. It's not a huge room. There's 3 wooden posts, like scraggly shoved into the cave floor, and on 2 of them there are wolves chained to the posts. One of the posts does not have a wolf chained to it, and both the wolves are sleeping.
It appears you see something I cannot.
Yes, there's
And with the 22, I'll give you as a goblin, like with your first thought seeing a wolf, it's like, oh fuck,
yeah.
like
No, that's why I was
scary.
like, it's okay, Gorath. We don't need to go in there. There's 2 wolves chained to posts. I think we should just carry on.
Oh, I can speak to animals though. Perhaps we can
So
talk them into
can
joining
I, but
our-
I'd rather not.
Well,
We're at a goblin party and there's 2 wolves and one of them's gone and I don't know where they're at.
Very well.
So you guys move past the room.
Yeah.
Okay, sneakers behind you. You can't talk to each other right now. Now that you guys are creeping into the cave, you can hear.
Okay. My bad.
You could hear sandstorm fucking blasting off the cave walls. Okay, so they move past the room. Do you guys want to do anything with the room as you sneak past it?
Does the room pass the little hole that we'd be sneaking up?
So the hole is on the other side of the river.
Okay.
The path that they're on is on the right side. The hole's on the left side, and there's no path on that side. You'd have to like crawl up the wall.
Which way do we want to go? Follow the idiots, or go the dangerous way? Well, it's all dangerous.
You know, I've always loved a bit of danger.
Let's go that way then.
Let's do it.
So yeah, well, I guess we'll cross the river, right?
Okay, roll me an athletics check, both of you.
Okay.
It gets swept
So the way it's just fucking, it's just me and you.
You just hear them. They just hear them go.
One's happened.
"Ah."
Can I take my shot and have advantage?
Can I also take my shot?
If you both take your shot right now, I'll give you advantage. Why, true heroic
You just
inspiration.
fucking die.
I wrote the same fucking thing.
I rolled slightly higher.
What
Got
did
a
you guys
9.
get?
I rolled a 5 and I have a -2. Ooh.
Okay.
Acrobatics would have been better.
So as you both
Acrobatics was
so
winner.
confidently slip into this river, it's cold as shit.
Oh, God.
And the cold of it kind of seizes you up, and you both lose your footing and slide. Not like rapids, but like you get carried probably 40 feet downriver, out of the mouth of the cave, as these two have no idea what's going on. You roll perception if you'd like. I feel like you're both pretty focused on your mission.
See, I guess you should
Pretty
pay
high
attention. I
DC.
didn't realize we were
19.
crossing. Like,
Nah, you'd have to beat a 20 to see your
I
friends.
didn't realize we were crossing
That's
like a
fine.
full ass
It's
fucking
yeah.
river.
So you guys come around this curve,
I thought the goblins would have.
thinking your friends are still sneaking behind you. And around the bend, the path becomes a bridge over the river. And it's a stone bridge, not like a built bridge. Clearly a cave formation. And there's another opening to a bigger room on the other side of the river. And in front of it are two goblins, clearly standing guard outside of a party, and the music is louder now, and the flickering lights. Yeah. It stops looking like classic bonfire light, and like the flickering of the flames
It's a full-on
is a
rave.
little too close to the beat of the song.
It's a full-on rave. Love it.
But you're still kind of on the edge if you would like to do something before you kind of reveal yourselves. Because once you step out onto the bridge, you'll be seen.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you a second if you'd like to do something.
So I tap you, and we pause for a second. And I look at you, and I go, are we ready to go forward, Gorath? Or is there anything else you would like to say or do? Need another sugar cube before we go?
I'm quite full and no, I will have another sugar cube, thank you. But before we go, thank you. Also, we'll take out a mint leave and gnaw on that. That gets my brain working very well. So,
You'll have to see it.
The two best of friends that you never thought would happen.
Who goes there? As your obnoxious chomping echoes throughout the cave, even louder than the EDM music blasting out of this fucking party room, as one of the goblins shouts across the bridge.
I do believe we have an invitation for a very special goblin. He is the centaur slayer of the realm, and I his noble steed forever. Introducing Gus, the centaur slayer of this land.
So as you two,
It's an upgrade from Gus the Goblin.
the fucking president way, what was that, Jackie O? The white glove.
I know.
I'm glad we both wasted our time.
As you say this, stepping across the bridge, these goblins' eyes go wide. And you wonder if they've ever even seen a centaur before in their lives. Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh shit. Critical roll. Booyah.
The show? Critical hit?
Yeah.
20? You rolled a nat 20 on that? Fuck yeah! Nice. You didn't even need that.
No. No, the roll. Not the
Matt
roll.
Mercer breaks through the wall like the Kool-Aid Man.
Oh yeah.
How you want to do that? Nat 20, baby!
All right, we're gonna get canceled.
We are, yeah.
Or
I love you, Matt. Don't
game.
cancel us.
We need to lawyer up.
Yeah. No, Matt Mercer's a nice guy.
He is.
He's Captain Levi.
So as you approach, these wide-eyed goblins, you give your speech, and they feast their eyes on the just random goblin on your back. They don't recognize Gus, but they kind of back up. They back up. I forgot I was on the microphone. They back up and kind of chat with each other. Roll perception, both of you.
7.
Okay, so you don't hear shit. You're in the role.
I'm in the role.
You're
I have
like
my crown on my head. I'm waving.
Gus the Centaur Slayer. You're
I got a dagger in my
fully
hand.
in character.
Waving around.
You hear the goblin saying, "Gus, what? Do you know this guy? No, but like, look, come on, like, goblin would love, like, we gotta let him in, right? Like they're arguing about whether or not, and it's leaning towards, obviously they're gonna let you in.
Yeah.
They're very impressed, and they feel like they're out of their, like, if, God forbid, Boblin finds out they don't let you in, that's more of a fear for them.
And I want to can I lean into that?
Absolutely.
Like I hear them and I'm just like, gentlemen, if we could move this along, I would like to go inside.
Oh, yes!
Here.
Yes.
I hand you the invitation to hand to them.
Oh, yes.
Just like silently.
Of course. They don't even look for it. Okay. They're like, of course, like the fucking half human, half horse with a goblin riding it. This is. You're the belle of the ball. They part ways. They pull their spears apart, and you have free entrance into the party. Do you enter?
I use my hooves and very aggressively knock in the doors. And it's like I want to make a grand entrance.
There's no doors. It's just a.
Oh.
It's just, you can see the party happening.
He tries to Aragorn.
So like, do you
open the
just
door.
like
Just
you
a
just
cave.
like jump in and just like?
See, this is why I had to describe what a cave room was.
Yeah.
There's no doors.
Well,
Just,
then I believe, yes, I'm going
So
to
do you just prance in?
do those little prances like the little nice horses do.
Like
Nice
a Clydesdale.
horses.
Yeah, I'm just going to go in.
okay.
Introducing Gus, the what am I? Centaur Slayer.
As you trot in, the music is blaring now. And the lights
They
are
can hear you.
flickering, and there's 16 goblins just fucking going at it, partying. You're overwhelmed with this is an elaborate party, very surprising for goblins. There's like people doing stuff over in this corner. There's a table over here with like maybe some food on it, and like you don't take any like detriments, but like it takes you a second to like take in the whole party. And we're gonna cut back to these guys, see what they're doing.
We're soaking wet.
So
So we just got, you said like 30 feet?
Yeah,
You
you're
washed
like
down river a little bit?
when you guys came out of the woods, you're back there, 20 feet from the cave
okay.
mouth. You were
Are
20.
we on the
You were
other-
20 feet.
Are we at
in.
least on the other side of the river?
Yeah, you're on the right side where the path was.
But that's not the side of the river we want to be on. You want to try it again? Maybe I can use acrobatics this time. We can try to leap over.
I think that's our only option at this point.
Yeah, we're fucking soaking wet.
This seems so like us to be heading in the right direction and then it just all washing back.
Yeah. At least I washed off the horse fart. Shouldn't have said that.
You hope
Not sure if you saw that part.
Quick question: can you carry someone with your face step?
With your
Your
What?
face
I
step?
don't believe so.
Oh, the teleporting.
Yeah.
You also.
That's a great question, actually.
Uh,
Can
Would
How
you
many
be
times
able
can
to
you
like
do one with
hold
you?
his hand and?
Yeah.
That's
Oh, nice.
crazy
So it was only-
metagaming, but I'll allow it.
So it was only how far away?
How
we
big is
washed
the
down?
river? Yeah, can I just
Yeah.
jump over it?
It's like the smallest
it's-
creek. Like,
It's 10 feet across, 15 feet across. I'll
jump
say
that.
15,
I could jump that.
and it's
I wasn't worried
it's not
about the
rapids,
jumping.
but it's not a
more
stream. Like it's a
going
river.
from where you were at to where the actual.
It will,
hole is.
if you sit in it and don't do anything,
To
it
where you
will
were?
carry you quickly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because you guys washed like.
Are
40
you guys
feet.
rolling to?
I don't know. Let's cross the river
Crossing
here
the
where
river.
it's obviously less rough.
Okay.
Let's just jump across.
Adalina looks over and she says, Let's go.
Should we hold hands while we do it?
Roll an athletics check.
Can I do acrobatics?
Yes. If whatever's higher.
Yes.
If you want to do a fucking.
19.
I'm a negative
If you want to do a
2 at
if you want to do a
I'm a-
backflip over the fucking river.
Yes, okay, a 17.
D&D's so fucking dumb.
17. I have a -2 to athletics. I was
19.
never gonna make that fucking roll.
Both of you rolled well? Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
we both got dude, 17 again?
You come to the edge
We got the same thing?
of the cave mouth, and like the area you were trying to reach is only 10 feet out. You can like boulder and scale your way up to that climbable area. Roll
Okay.
me one more of whatever the fuck you just rolled, just to make sure you don't fall back in the river.
Alright.
13.
14.
Okay. It was 12. Jesus.
Good.
You're supposed to be rogues, goddammit.
Yeah, dexterity based. We're not strength based.
I told you to roll acrobatics.
I know, but originally you told us to roll athletics.
All right.
Yeah,
And I,
-2.
Yeah. Same.
okay, so you get to the area where the light was poking out. Who's in the
And we're
lead?
level
Who's in the
one.
lead? Who's going first?
You can go.
Adalina looks over and she grabs your hand
Aww.
and she makes a massive leap across the river. And when we get to
I thought we were climbing up the thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're climbing over the thing.
You're
okay.
already across the river. You're at
Oh, we're already-
the
okay.
outcropping you
But
were
hey,
trying
at
to
least
reach.
I know we did hold
So
hands across the
there's
river.
light.
Aw.
There's a hole. There's a hole about 10 feet above you. You're already climbing. You both rolled well. You're gonna get there.
Yeah.
Who's going first to reach this hole where the light is poking out and this EDM music?
I'll go first.
You're going first.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get there first, and only one person can squeeze through this hole at a time.
Okay.
And as you crawl into this little crevice, you see Gus and Gorath trotting into this goblin rave where there is a bonfire, and you guys see this too. There's a bonfire in the middle shooting through a hole in the ceiling where all the smoke's going out. There's a big cauldron where some goblins are dunking their heads in for some reason. There is a wolf in one corner that's growling at a group of laughing goblins. And there is a pseudo dance floor with some magic runes kind of coming in and out. And it looks like some goblins are trying to like impress each other. And in the middle is a bugbear wearing a very expensive looking amulet.
And all I hear is.
Yes.
And we'll stop there.
Alright, cool.